Hello, guys. This is your girl, Queen Muhammad. I am the CEO and founder of Pop Records. Um, I am also the host of the Godmother podcast. And as you see, a couple of episodes have already been uploaded. Yes. Happy New Year. Just want to say Happy New Year. It's been a rough, very rough 2021. Um, we lost Betty White. And we just lost Sidney Poitier. Um, that was it was heartbreaking. Everybody grew up with these people, and they're legends. So rest in peace to Sidney Poitier. And as you see, I just did a show on Betty White and what she meant to my life as far as just being an intricate part throughout many years. So giving these legends their flowers, this is very horrible to go out of and into a new year with such tragedies. Um, but yeah, you can the Godmother podcast. Go over there, subscribe. You'll be able to see, we show snippets on this channel, and also Keep Swimming with Ashton. As you know, Ashton Smith is a longtime friend to Rich, and they knew each other way before I even knew Rich at all. So they have a very strong friendship, and he's very pleased to have her on this network. So if you're a person that wants to have your show on this network, or we could just develop a show for you, then you can contact us at infoandbookings at maddpop.com. All right. Oh my gosh. Do I have any resolutions for the new year? I have already lost so much weight in being stressed out to no end with Rich Long being locked up. I don't even know if I even want to do that. He he's a person that likes you know thicker people. So I'm like, oh my God, I'm losing so much weight, and so is he. So is he, because it's very stressful. It's very stressful, and but he said he's gonna fatten me back up. So we'll see. Texas cuisine is very rich. It's very it's a lot of, like, I see the way they eat, and it's so different than the way we eat up here. Um it is a lot of barbecue, a lot of potatoes, and it's a lot of it. So I'm like, oh my gosh. But I'll try. I'll try to. So my New Year's resolution, is it to gain weight? I don't know. It's always been to lose weight, but like I said, I've lost so much weight and being stressed the hell out to no end with this situation that I don't want to do that. Um, I just want to be able to I don't know, just get a little bit. I don't know if I want to go vegan. I know everybody was talking about that keto diet and stuff like that. So I'll see. I just want to be healthy. That's it. That's it. Rich Long, he's still in good spirits. He's still in good spirits. He's trying to continue to stay positive through all of this, and I definitely tip my hat off to him for even enduring all this, knowing that most people wouldn't even want to do one day. And So um, I definitely have a lot of respect for him. I've always tried, even though um, we may have creative differences as far as music or business or stuff like that, we always have a cohesive feeling of support for each other and support in his vision and each other's visions and stuff. So I know that his charity is very important to him, keeping people warm. We have not heard back from the girl who we had the stuff for. And I'm going to continue to try. My team is going to continue to try, but uh, I don't know. And it was a very tragic fire that happened here a couple of days ago, and a lot of people lost their lives right here in Philadelphia. It was so sad. It was so sad, and I think it was children as well that lost their lives. So we just want to have like a moment of silence for those people who lost their lives in that fire. And that's what upset me so much about Steve Kotowich. I hope you guys have been watching our series on him, um, Surviving Stephen Kotowich. We feel like he's very unstable and and ultimately dangerous. So we just want to put people on notice of who he is and stuff like that. So, but that's what made me so infuriated because that's not a jokey joke thing, and that's not nothing that you just put on people and you know what I'm saying? You don't want to even yell that in a public space, and for somebody to continuously say that that's something and they know for 100% fact that that's the total opposite and not true. Now we're seeing, how damaging the other side of that is. It's not a game. It's not nothing to play around with. And, just very irresponsible as a landlord to be doing all that stuff. Um, but we're going to continue with that series. Um, it just been a lot of stuff going on, and we don't want to just continue to, we really pushed it into the last day of the new year. So we just wanted to just cruise into it, especially losing Betty White and then um, having so much stuff going on. And as you know, Keep Swimming with Ashton and the Godmother podcast are now on a lot more networks: Roku TV, Apple TV, Chromecast, and Fire TV. So we just made that announcement over the new year. So look out for that. That is bringing these shows to a whole new audience. And like I said, we're going to grow together. I'm not a person who you can go visit me over at Mama Bear Queen 215 on Instagram. Um, it's a page of funniness. I try to be very um, lighthearted about a lot of things, and also a little bit of I don't know, just a godmother, just a motherly spirit of maybe scolding and roasting a little bit, but that's all right. It's all in love. Um, let me see. Rich he's ready, 100% ready to get some music out. He's yes. he was working on something that was really, really, really impactful. Impactful. So he wants to continue doing that and promoting his music. Blackheart, people love that. We've been getting a lot of good feedback from Blackheart or whatever, and that was a song that was very touching to him. It was about his ex, and people always ask, okay, are we going to deep dive? Let me fix this screen, guys, and then we're going to just give me a second here. Let me fix this screen. All right. Yeah, so people always ask about us as a couple. And I really don't ever really talk about that because we do have a working relationship as well. So, but I mean, you can see from the pictures and on his page and everything that we are together. Um, it was nothing that overlapped with his last relationship, even though I think that the work that we were doing um, made that situation, because, but it was just the work that we were doing and the music that we were making, which was the song Grind. But at that time, we weren't together and it was just very much on a professional level. And I had been talking to Rich um, months before I even met him. So I met him in April, but we were talking ever since like January. And even through that ice storm or that snowstorm that was in Texas, um, and everybody was going through it. I was talking to him through that. I think that was like what, February of last year. I don't know, but we just was in constant communication, and it was nothing that was trying to be hidden. Like he would talk, and their situation would be right there. So it wouldn't never be nothing that was crossing the line or anything. So, but yeah, he came up here, and we did 24 hours to respond, and we also did grind. Okay. And then he went back to Texas, and then he came back up here like about a month or two later, and that's where he's been here from that point on. Um, when we did those two songs, like I said, it you can hear it. The songs are very creative. 24 hours to respond. It's such a creative song, and even though we laugh because it has uh, MHB in there, but we like I said, I didn't even know who that was. um I just saw a thumbnail that was far away, and I just clicked in there, and that was the day that Rich was on the show. I never had been in that show before, and I never seen it on my suggested. So it was just divine intervention. That was just a day I just clicked in there and I saw Rich on the show, and I started following um Rich, like going to his channel and going all the way back to all of his videos to see. And by the time I got caught up, which was like maybe a week or so later, um, him and that guy was in a full on, clash. And it was, just he was doing the roast and everything. So to not be so focused on that, we just wanted to do something. I just thought he was very charismatic and funny. I really didn't even know he had any musical talent. We never talked about that, other than him making beats and stuff. But as far as him being a rapper and being so able to freestyle, I didn't even know about none of that stuff. So Just a very multi-talented person. And by the time he came back up here, um, him and his ex was going through it, and they, and I was allowing him to work through that, and he actually on here made a few videos that you can go back and watch, where he was documenting that. I remember the day that he made that video. I never thought I would say this, but I something about my wife burning hell or something like that. So I remember the day he didn't discuss that with me or anything that he does. He just does it. So um yeah, everything he said was, how he felt. He didn't, you see, we weren't even together as far as, physically together. I think he was in the car. So it's just, that was something. So people may be wondering, like, who is she and this and that. And I was trying to stay as far in the background as possible. It's this situation here. It's this situation here that propels me more to the front, which that's not where I wanted to be. I mean, especially not doing this at this point in time. It will be promoting the music, promoting his music, promoting him as a talent, and doing stuff like that. That's where I wanted to make the debuts, not sitting here for months um, fighting the injustice that happened to Rich Long. Um, excuse me. Yeah, fighting the injustice that happened to Rich Long. So, let me see. Yeah, so people, I didn't even know all this time that he was transgender. I told you he let me know that on April Fools. So it was like a day or two, 2 or 3 days before he came. I met him in person. He let me know, and I was very proud of him for that, for opening up, because he wasn't trying to hide anything or pull like a gotcha or something like that. He was very honest, and I can respect that, because that's a part of him that's very private. And so having being able to open up, and for to be accepted, it was a great start to a great new level to already great friendship. So I'm so sad. I'm so sad that he got caught up in all of this mess. And for I feel like a lot of playing games and stuff like that. It's so sad. It's so very sad. And especially when you don't live your life in no type of gangs lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? We're just regular, like I said, regular, smegular people. And as you see, blue collar worker, someone just not into no type of criminal activity, and to be treated like as such, for we just feel like, just off of just negativity, racism, or whatever. What I'm saying? It's just like I said, the ends don't justify the means. And that's our only thing of wanting justice to prevail in here, because it's not adding up. It's not adding up. We can't keep criminalizing our good people, that are actually doing something, actually helping people, actually, what I'm saying, he's doing the work. and and actually contributing to society, you know. So it's about 20 minutes. I'm not going to stay on too long. I just wanted to give you a quick update on Rich Long. Let you know we're still rocking with him, 2022 and beyond. We're not here. We're not fair weather friends or people that's just for the short term or the now, or for any type of clout. We are here because we really believe in Rich Long's innocence. We really support him. We back him. Um, as you hear, Ashton speaks so highly of him, and she is a good judge of character. So he has a lot of good people in his corner, people who really want the best for him, and so we're just going to continue to until um, Free Rich Long is backwards. We're going to continue to support him. We're very thankful for the time of even getting to know him. Yep. Very talented individual. Very talented. So and and a good comedian. Yes, and a great comedian. Um he electrifies the stage. Electrifies the stage. You see that he did that stand up, and he did so good. He did so good. And that was in New York. That was in New York. And so he's been traveling all over. When he says he's going coast to coast to do the most, he's not he wasn't playing around. Just last year he had went to California. I think he went to, of course he came to Philly. He's been to New Jersey, New York. So he's been doing a lot of traveling, and I'm pretty sure he probably went to a couple other places in between there, especially um, since he drove. You see that video? Yeah, that was right when he was just leaving Texas and drove all the way, okay, and here from Texas. I think it took about a couple days, but he just he didn't even really stop. And it's so funny because I told this story of, and I don't want to go into too much detail because this is something that he's probably going to have to tell you. But him and his ex had gotten to a horrible fight or whatever, argument, disagreement, whatever. Like I said, he would have to go into all that. I think he talked about it a little bit in one of the videos, but didn't really deep dive into it. Um, so that was on his mind. So when you're upset about something, you can do a lot. So I don't even know if he probably would feel it if he had to do it again. But when you got something on your mind, and that was on his mind um, with that situation, and he was uh, very emotional about that. Like he would stop in the middle of the road sometimes and just cry about it, and I had to be there, you know, um, because like I said, this person was traveling and came over here. Um, that was Nothing short of amazing. Nothing short of amazing. Especially at the time, he had his son, he had the dog. Yes, and a car full of stuff. So all of that and traveling almost all the way across the United States, I say kudos to him, salute. Yes, I thought that was very, very, and even though it it was a stressful situation, I always try to look at the positive side of things, and I was telling him, I was like, just take advantage of, kids love road trips and stuff, so just take advantage of you and your son embarking on this journey across the United States, and just look at it from that perspective, because everybody knows that I was born in Virginia, and but I grew up in Philly since about maybe 2 years old. So I I would travel back and forth every year, and those trips with my family, my dad, my mom, it really brought a lot of memories, and you really look at your parent a little bit differently when they can get you safely in a long distance trip. You get a little bit extra respect for them, and so I knew that that would be some, even though it was out of a stressful situation, at least it would be some type of bonding time for them. And sometimes they always make movies about road trips and stuff. Sometimes a lot of little wacky stuff can happen, and y'all can have those memories too. So, but um, what else? Okay, the song "Unbelievable." Yes, myself and Robert Curry. Yes, yes, yes. The song is fire as hell. I told you guys how that came to be. Um, I was sifting through the beats, and once I knew that I was going to be working with Robert Curry, I sifted through all the beats that we had, and as soon as that beat came on, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just, I said, okay, okay, this is it, because I wanted that feel and that feel good type of feel. So that definitely, it hits you right off the bat with that. And then that beat drops, just it's just very heavy. So soon as I heard that, and then I wrote to it, but I didn't send Robert the lyrics, and I let you guys know that I sent him just the chorus. And if anybody's not familiar with what a chorus is, see, now I'm getting into why people call me the godmother of futuristic soul. Okay, because I've been doing this for a long time. Um, as you can go over to Mama Bear Queen 215, you can see I've done um, music for a long time. I've done freestyles for a long time. I might do another one. I might do another one. I just it we got to see what the beat is of 2022 so far. I mean, we haven't really got a groove yet. I mean, the last groove we had, everybody was doing um maybe Tim's or Spot 'em Got 'em. We haven't. We got to get to something that maybe Drake will put out something that we can all bounce to, like the Lemon Pepper freestyle. But um, as people see, I do freestyles, I do music, and I've been doing this for a long time. And and I don't have a problem with going anywhere to find talent. That's how I ended up meeting Rich Long and working with him. So not only am I doing things locally, I don't have a problem with reaching out and cultivating other talent. I've been doing this for years, and the proof is in the pudding. You can go over to www.maddpop.com and you can see, and that's maddpop.com, and you'll be able to see everything that we have done. But getting back to the song, um, so I wrote it and I sent it to. I didn't send him the lyrics. I just sent him the chorus, and I just gave him like 2 or 3 keywords, motivational, inspirational, rocky feel, something like that. And he wrote all of that, what he sent back. And then I added in my parts and tuned it up. We mastered it and put it out. And it's Unbelievable by Queen Muhammad and Robert Curry. I'm I knew I didn't want it to be a love song, especially first of all, Rich was not going to have that. Okay. That's not, so I don't know. So I knew, especially with him being locked up, oh my gosh, he would probably lose his mind. But so I said, instead of doing that, instead of doing a love song, we're just going to do something that's inspirational and that everybody, it's universal. Everybody can rock with it or whatever. So that was what we did, and actually working with Robert, because like I said, I don't know him personally, so I'm not gonna sit up here in front like we're, buddy buddy or whatever. No, it was strictly a business transaction, and what I can say is very professional. I would love to work with him anytime. Very professional, very smart. Um, you see, quick, like he delivered that song back with those lyrics and those vocals. So very professional. And he made me, I'm not gonna lie, he made me elevate my game when it came to what I put into it and how I produced it. Because I knew that he's coming from, I mean, he's probably coming from award-winning producers. You know what I'm saying? So, and I feel like Unbelievable is 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 can compete with any song, and I took the time to really, really, really produce the mess out of that song because I wanted it to because I know from somebody that's coming from that level of professionalism that they're going to be extra, extra, extra on what they hear themselves sound like. Okay. And I got that, I felt good, Um, but I'm very proud of that project. I'm proud of them all, to be honest. If you go to the video that says every song that Mad Pop Records put out, you'll be able to hear every song. And if you go to maddpop.com, you'll be able to stream. You just click on the cover art, which is right on the home page, and you'll be able to stream all of those songs. We have a very unique sound here that we are very proud of, and we are we're going to continue. I mean, everything just because we piling more and more and more and more on our plates, don't mean that we're going to be slacking or lacking in any area. We are going to continue doing everything that we've been doing and adding on more. And that's just the level of professionalism that we have around here. So if you are an artist and you're looking for management, definitely the email infoandbookings@maddpop.com. Make sure that you subscribe to the Godmother podcast and Keep Swimming with Ashton. Yes, you can see snippets of our shows here, right here on Keeping People Real TV, but you can watch the full episodes on Fire TV, Chromecast, Apple TV, Roku TV, and right here on YouTube on our own channels, the Godmother Podcast channel and Keep Swimming with Ashton channel. Okay? So we're moving on up like the Jeffersons, all right? Yes, yes, yes. It's getting late. I've been on for about 35 minutes. So, Rich, he doing good. I try to give you a little personal about him because I know that parts and aspects of him, other than being someone who entertains you guys and gives you the wacky way that he um, delivers his commentary. Um, you really don't know much about him. You really don't know about who he is as a person. A lot of people didn't even know he was transgender. So this is just to humanize someone that you already follow, already subscribe to, um, already are tapped in to. So just giving you a little bit deeper dive. I know that some people found out he was transgender and turned on him and everything, and which is sad because you should try to take people as they are. Um, I tried to, and that's how him and I became such close friends in the beginning. So uh keep him in prayer. Keep him in prayer. I'm so happy that you guys, even though he's hasn't been on this channel for months, you guys continue to write in the comments that you're praying for him. Write in the comments that you wishing the best for him. And trust me, those prayers are going to God's ears, and we appreciate it. They are not in vain. Your love and your support is not in vain. We truly appreciate it. If you would like to donate to Rich Long, in the description box below is all of the ways. The quickest way is, of course, Cash App. But if you feel more comfortable with another method, all the ways are in the description box. Rich Long truly appreciates everyone who has, and he wanted me to specifically tell you guys this, that he's so grateful for everyone that has taken the time to be supportive, to reach out, to continue to stream, to continue to check in on him, to continue to be supportive to myself, be supportive to his kids, be supportive to everyone that is associated with him. We thank everyone who has shared this story, who've tapped into our Surviving Stephen Conowitch series, who has continued to be inquisitive about his NFTs that came out. We are going to have them, um, and we're going to have some on OpenSea very soon. So stay tuned for that. Um, right now they're on voice.com, and that link is right in the description box. And if you like NFTs, these are the NFTs of the time. They are to represent, and they're dedicated to fighting injustices in the Black and LGBTQ community. The link is right in the description box. We will have some NFTs that will be more, these are very high end NFTs. So we're not going to front and act like they're not, because they represent something. Okay? And that's the reason why. So we're going to have some more that are going to be more, just basic, and they're going to be a little bit more affordable. But these NFTs that we have out right now, they're specifically tied to injustices in the Black and LGBTQ community when it comes to, um, just time away from your loved ones, everything that comes around. And this is not nothing that is just um, exclusive to Rich and I. A lot of people are going through this. A lot of people have felt like this. You know, we have so many channels dedicated to shedding light on current events that happen on a daily basis of injustices that happen in our community. So we can't turn a blind eye and act like it's not happening. What we can do is try to hopefully try to find solutions, extending the arm of conversation. And these NFTs are perfect for someone who wants to have a collection of NFTs that actually mean something. Okay, so that is right in the description box below, and they are sold through voice.com. We will have some, and those are um, regular NFTs that you can buy. We will have some on platforms that allow you to buy them through Ethereum, and that is OpenSea, and we will have some on there very soon. So we're trying to see, a lot of people are not up to speed with all of that. So we're just testing the market out and seeing how they are received. We have received a lot of positive positive feedback on them. So go check them out. Um, and we're just going to continue to update you on Rich Long and everything that he got going on. Um, we can't wait for him to get in the studio. We cannot wait for him to come to you guys and be able to let you know of himself, how he's feeling, and just continue to tap in. Just continue to stay tapped in. Um, all right, it's about 43 minutes in. Um, Make sure that you subscribe to the Godmother podcast. Make sure you subscribe to Keep Swimming with Ashton channel as well. And you can see snippets right here on Keeping People Real TV. And in the description box of those snippets, episode snippets, you can, right in the description box, you can go click and be taken right to the channel to subscribe. Okay, and plus you can watch the rest of the video because those are just snippets. And yeah, I'm thinking about what is going to be the next topic because so much stuff going on, and I don't want to just, I've said on here how, Sidney Poitier, we lost him, and I was thinking about doing a show on that specifically, and I'm like, okay, well, I just did a show on Betty White, and I don't want this to be because I mean, stuff is going to always be happening, so I don't want it to just be a channel of. But I do want to give people their flowers. That's why I said, let me just go live and talk about this and say, rest in peace to Sidney Poitier, so I can address it, and that way, um, I'm giving him his flowers as well, because very talented actor, and we are very thankful and grateful to have experienced someone of that caliber of an actor. So rest in peace, Sidney Poitier. Thank you for your work. Um, so I'm kind of thinking about what would the next show be about, and always trying to tie it into our personal lives. I have to, it's certain, it's, we all deal with things. We all go through things. So every situation, but it's just about where we want to tap on to. So just tomorrow I'll probably be going live. We're going to definitely going to finish our Surviving Stephen Kotowich series. So that's part 9 is going to be coming up very soon. We're going to be deep diving into this videotape, okay, that he says that he has and should have to be able to produce and not just harass someone with to no end. We're going to go deeper into that and ask the questions. Is that part of a conspiracy? Because when you have videotape and you don't have a camera, it just leaves a lot of open-ended questions of, where did you get this videotape? How did you get this videotape? So it just it just leaves us with unanswered questions. So we're going to be deep diving into that. That's going to be on the Surviving Stephen Kotowich series. Also, like I said, stay tuned for the next episode 3 of the Godmother podcast. We'll see what we're going to talk about and how we're going to tie that into how can we progress our lives a little bit forward through the information that we're taking in through what's presented. It's going to be tough love conversations, real life situations, tough love conversations. Also, speaking of conversation, if you would like to contact myself and set up a one-on-one, okay? 1-800-743-1179. Okay? You'll be able to book a session with myself. We can either do a Zoom call or a phone call. Okay? We can talk about things on the show. We could talk about, we can get into a lot of things. This is not anything for an advice line or a legal line or anything like that. This is for entertainment purposes only. But you'll be able to talk one-on-one. I have a vast knowledge of business, music, also about life. You guys, excuse me, it's something flying, little gnat. You guys, there's certain things that you may want to talk about or discuss, and you don't want to do it on a public forum. We definitely, have an extension for you to use. And that's the Godmother podcast line. Now, when we are live, like anytime that we're live, and that number is in the title, you can call it. As you see, we've had crazy racists calling in. abusing the line, tying up the line. But we want regular sane people on the line as well, and not just the crazies, okay? 1-800-743-1179. That is the Godmother podcast line, and that is the line that we're going to be using to connect with people on a regular basis. You can go right over to www.maddpop.com/CEO Connect to book it. Okay. So when you call the line, that's what they're going to tell you. The message on the line is going to tell you to do when we're not on live. Um, it'll tell you to, it'll prompt you to go over to www.maddpop.com/CEO Connect. You go right there and you book it right on the website. Okay. Schedules fill up very quickly. So if you do want to have a conversation, we can talk. Okay? Our sponsors is go to Linktree and go to Shop with Queen. Okay? You'll be able to see all of the sponsors for the Godmother podcast. Okay? A lot of rare and vintage items. If you like Marvel, if you like rare vintage Adidas, Nike, um, sports memorabilia. I'm sorry, it's a little what they call, not gnats, moths. It's getting on my nerves. Oh goodness, sorry. And as soon as I don't want to be doing too much, and then my whole set comes crashing down. That will happen. So I try to just sit still. But yeah, so if you see a little gnat or whatever, that's it's getting on my nerves. But yeah, so what else? Um, yeah, just keep Rich Long in prayer. Thank you. This is the 2022. I just wanted to tap in with you guys, let you guys know that we are still here. And you see, we still continuing to put up content. You see, you can go that we're continuing to still have new shows, new stuff. We're still expanding onto new networks, and we thank you guys for continuing to rock with Keeping People Real TV. He's a good guy and he's an innocent guy, and we just want the best for him. And we thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm going to be out. I just wanted to tap in, let you guys know what's new, what's coming up. I'm going to continue to come live with you guys to let you know what's going on, and just bring my little wacky personality. I try to keep the Godmother podcast a little bit of just informative, but I am going to put another podcast together that's going to be a little bit more letting her hair down. Okay, just stay tuned for that. Um, and tap into the Godmother podcast. All right. Free Rich Long. Justice for Rich Long. We love him. We love him so much. Good person, good spirit, good heart. Just very misunderstood at times. And that's not a crime. All right. Thank you. All right. Trying to think of anything else. Make sure you go follow Rich over at Keeping People Real TV on Instagram and Twitter. And make sure you subscribe if this is your first time seeing this channel, or you have reached this channel by some way and this is the first video that you see. Make sure that you completely tap in and subscribe. This is I think one of the best places to be on the internet, and that is Keeping People Real TV right here with us with Mad Pop Records. We have the most wackiest, most creative music out. Make sure you tap into that. Go to www.maddpop.com and tap into the music, tap into Rich Long, tap into the realist, tap into 24 Hours of Respond, 24, tap into Grind, tap into Black Heart, okay? Tap into Stop Asian Hate, okay? I'm out. If you have anything that you would like to talk about for next time, make sure you just leave it in the comments. Anything that you wanted me to address, anything any type of suggested for the next time, just leave it in the comments, and we'll be back. All right, justice for Rich Long. Happy New Year.